What's up? What's up? What's up? Today sharing another video on TEPPEN. Now, I'm trying to upload a video of me catching a bug. It's either a bug or someone's hacking, right? So I'm trying to upload on YouTube because not everyone gonna have a Twitter and stuff like that, right? And not everyone is not trying to look for it and stuff like that, right? But it should still be on the top of my media, and hopefully if someone know about this stuff, because I'm sure it happened to many different people other than me, right? But I think I don't know, I think it's a hack, man. Like I really do. Like that person should not have gotten that much MP. Someone in Devil Joe, right? And he got 5 MP back immediately, right? I guess the active response given free 2, so that makes it 4, right? But he had 5 after the active response, and right after he put down Devil Joe, I at the response with an action card, right? So he should not have gotten 5, right? But somehow he got a 5, and then after that, he summoned he used the obliteration card, which is a six MP card, right? So it's kind of ridiculous to how that even happened, right? He had 5 MP, right? But he still used the 6 MP card, which is ridiculous, right? Because if he didn't have that card, I legit would have won, legit. But anyway, so in this video, right, we are on a 12 game winning streak, right? We are on a 12 game winning streak. I'm going to show you the deck real quick, right? It's the same deck, right? It's the same deck from the one before. It's the same one. You know what I'm saying? Three true faith. You know what I'm saying? Sense of duty versus attack, state of nothingness, neon tiger, 2 of them. You know, I feel like Neo Tiger is a good card for Ruffalo's deck, right? Because one, it's not dying with one attack. It's really not, right? And once you keep on boosting it up, no one is gonna like go next to it or try and trade with it, right? So then once you put it on fly, right? Every enemy unit is gonna take 1 damage, right? And you keep on using charge after charge after charge, and you know that's like 3 damage right there, free. You know what I'm saying? 1 Maki, right? Gotta make sure you have a combo 3 MP unit in there, right? You have 3 Sergils. I want to put 2, right? I want to take out 1, but I'm gonna leave 3 in there. You know what I'm saying? 2 wall jumps, right? 2 reckless charge. Now the reason why I have 2 and not 3 is because I keep on getting reckless charge. Like every time I'm playing with 3 reckless charge, I always get 2 in my starting hand, and I don't like that. I never like that because it's taking up a slot of an attack boosting card, right? So I took 1 out, and I put in a attack boost card in, right? 2 disarms, right? That is a risk, right? It's a risk having 2 disarms and not 3, right? It's even a risk not having the seal guy, the seal unit in my deck, right? 3 beast cannons. You know what I'm saying? You need that attack boost. 3 felines. Good card, right? 2 layers. Layers is good, right? She's there to like calm stuff down. You know what I'm saying? 3 irises, right? That's baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to realize like the reason why I put 3 irises is because like every time in my starting hand I always have an iris. I always have an iris. Like 90% of the matches, I always have an iris in my starting hand. Never 2, always 1, always 1, and I'm loving that, right? And lastly, Charlie, right? So there's a code. Now let me show you these replays. You know what I'm saying? Win, 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 win. You know, 12 game winning streak, right? So gonna start off with Shinku. You know, the raw you. Gonna start off to the top. You know what I'm saying? So I think this was a close match. I think. I think it was a close match. And see what I'm telling you? Like I'm always having an Iris in my hand. It is ridiculous right now. Right? We don't have no attack boost cards. So right now this is kind of late, right? Like this is late game. Like you never see a Raptor start off with a whole bunch of cards of monster units in their hand, right? You never see that. You always see like a tap boost up immediately. They once they drop that card in, boom, you know. So he plays Dragon's Judgment. He's trying to take out every card, right? But lucky guess, Neo Tiger Live and Lear, right? Because I put shield on her, right? So I put only feline. He takes to the feline. He should have never did that, right? He should never. Although yes, he gives me MP boost, but he should have never did that, right? Because now Neo Tiger still live, and even if he thing he would still trade, right? But he didn't trade with Guy because he has a 2-5. But sadly enough, that he messed up, right? Because he used two cards to try and kill my Neo Tiger, which takes up 4 MP, right? So pretty much he used two, right, to someone to use one action card and then a free two from the active response, right? So he pretty much used 4 MP there, and after that he used Guy, right? So that's pretty much solved. Like, hey, you have no more MP, you're screwed. Guess what? I'm gonna put on Chong Li, and boom, you're finished, right? Next up we have Oberos. We're facing Oberos. Um, every Oberos deck is the same. Like every Oberos deck is the same, right? Now, once again, we have Iris in our hand. Baby girl is always in our hand. It is crazy. Now, it's funny that he destroyed my card immediately, right? So we pretty much back to square one, right? But although he has the upper hand because he already used a false throne, right? So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put down another Iris, right? Because that's baby girl, right? So I'm gonna merge this attack, right? He false throne again. Then after that he play rebirth. So he has no more MP, right? So I'm gonna put on a shield. He then now that's the funny thing, right? You saw that, right? You saw that, right? It literally said 0 MP right at the top. Now, how did he use the persistent malice? Tell me how. I'll wait. Waiting. There's literally no answer. Now, how did he use persistent malice? He literally used false throne, right? He used false throne. Then after that, he used a rebirth, right? So all his MP is gone, right? I'm gonna take it further back, right? I played Iris. He played um the Bishamon, right? And the Bishamon is 4 MP. I think it's 4 MP. So 4 or 3. I think it's 4. You're 4, right? Let me check in. Let me make sure, right? Yeah, you're 4, right? Right? It was 4 MP, right? So I put on Iris, right? He put on Bishamon, that's 4. I waited for 2 MP, so pretty much you would have 3 MP, right? I played Beast Cannon. I think it's Beast Cannon, right? So now he has a 5 MP now, right? He played False Throne, right? I played a different card. He played Rebirth, right? Now that's only 3. That's only not 3 though. That's 4 MP he used, right? So pretty much he would have 1, right? But it says 0, right? So how did he use the persistent malice? Come on now. Come on now. Something is fishy here. Come on now. Come on now. There's no way he should have been using the persistent malice, right? So anyway, back to the match, right? He put on Double Joe on the rebirth. I put on the feline. After that, I put on Chong Li, right? He can't do nothing to Chong Li. He has overalls. He's gonna try and overalls it up. Guess what? Overalls went to Chun-Li. Sad, but it's whatever, right? So now, guess what I'm gonna do? State of Nothingness, right? That's a 4, right? He possessed Malice again. Guess what? I'm gonna use I'm gonna use another attack boost card. Just sword. I can um I can boost up Iris, right? No, it's a 6, right? So now he kind of messed up here. Right? He wanted to take out his weakest card and heal up, right? No, you should have never did that. He should have take out his own tyrant, right? And then, right? Then he will have a chance to kill Iris, right? Because he has the super tyrant has the agility and combo, right? So he kind of messed up here, right? Because the feat like tyrant doesn't do anything, right? I'm not trying to use Reckless Charger yet because I'm waiting to boost up Iris, right? If he ever plays a card right here, if he takes the bait here, it's over, right? But he didn't take the bait, right? So now what I'm gonna do, Flick, I'm not giving him any MP, right? He has 3. That's 8. He can't do nothing. He can't do no just desserts. He can't do none of that, right? That's game, right? Next up, Shadow Blade Morgan, right? Here we go. I think this was definitely a a good map. I think if I remember correctly, right? So we don't have Iris in our hand, right? But we have MP Engine in our hand later, right? So we have a whole bunch of attack boost cards. Here comes Iris. She's late to the party, but she's here, right? So now she brings in Remy, right? So after that he took my card, right? So I'm gonna Mercy attack. Mercy attack pretty much RNG'd and kill 4 eyes, right? So now Iris is there alone, right? I'm gonna boost up Iris because guess what? I'm not gonna put a unit in the middle so that I'm pretty much like my own card is taking a slot from him, right? So he's pretty much dead, right? So he killed my Iris. That's cool. That's fine, right? Guess what though? He can't use no cards. He can't use no cards because if he do, Tigris is gonna get sealed, right? So he can't use no cards, right? So guess what? That's game. He can't use no card because if he use a card, Tigris was gonna get sealed and he wouldn't have no agility anymore, right? So it came down to a very close match, right? So if you're facing Morgan, right, and they take your card, do not destroy your own card unless it's a big card, right? Like Raw you, Raphalos, Jury or whatever, right? But if they take your card, don't do anything to it. Just let it stay there and let it take a slot so that your enemy can only play well, not 2 or 3 particular cards, right? Because now he can't use 4 eyes again, right? Next up, I'm trying to find a Raphalos. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Right? Gotta make sure it's diverse in the replays, you know. So guess what? We got Iris. Iverson and up, right? This guy here bricked. He bricked. He 100% bricked, right? This is why I'm trying to find a balance in this deck because if I do find a balance, I'm not gonna brick, right? I bricked before. I'm never gonna have that happen again, right? So I sealed his Iris. He puts a 2 attack boost on Iris, and after that I put a shield, right? So now my Iris is good, right? He's not getting no boost. He's not getting none of that, right? So no, he put no Zeku, right? He put no Zeku. That's cool and all. It's whatever, right? So now he true faith. He's taking. I'm gonna let him um have combo played at the same time as he playing attack boost, right? So then he threw for it again, right? And after that, he Zeku boosted up. I made sure, right? I made sure right there that I won't let him use a reckless charge because I'm pretty sure if I didn't have a flying monster, he would have reckless charge, hit me for 20, and then do it again, right? And I can't have that, right? So I was lucky that I had a flying card in my hand immediately, right? Next up, let's see some Negligante. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I think this was a good match. I think this was different from any other Negligante. I think this was all blue Nergi, right? So here we go. Got the Iris in our hand, right? He's playing the bird, right? He's taking damage. That's cool. Mono blue. That's fine, right? So I versus attack, right? He used summon minions. That's cool. That's fine, right? I use attack boost on Iris. Now he used, I think that was spike charge or whatever. He killed my Neo Tiger. He shouldn't have did that. He should have just killed Iris, right? Because Iris is the one that's giving me health, right? So then after that, not health but MP, right? So now he got screwed over, right? Because now I'm doing more damage to you, right? Because your card died, Iris is gonna hit you, and then after that, I'm gonna boost up Iris again so that she can hit you again, and then you're killing your own self, right? So he lost easily because he was killing his own self, and then that was putting on the more pressure on him, right? So he kind of messed it. He should have went for Iris. I guess he panicked, maybe, because that was a bad play. He should have never did that to Neo Tiger, right? I think let me show Dante, right? Let me show Dante the purple because I think like Raphael's loses to purple because of the new four cards, the four MP cards. So we have Chun Li, right? So we're going up against the four MP deck, you know. So I'm gonna tap boost up. He negates. That's cool. That's fine. Whatever, right? I put a shield on Chun Li just so that she won't take any damage yet, and then I can pretty much kill in and if in one more trade, right? A true faith, keep boost up Trish with flight. That's fine. That was perfect. Like thank God he did that, right? So now he halts my Chun-Li, right? I'm gonna boost up Chun-Li some more just so that I can get um the exact amount of MP I need, right? So now I'm gonna boost up Chun-Li to 8, right? He can't do nothing. He can't do nothing. Like he's gonna wait until his MP get to 7. I'm pretty sure he was waiting to get his MP to 7 just so he can take my Chun-Li, and it didn't happen. Too bad. So yeah, so that's it for the video, right? We're on a 12 game winning streak, right? 12 game, right? Winning streak, right? So I'm gonna continue, tomorrow or later tonight. I'm gonna continue the streak. We're gonna see if we can get up to 20 wins. Um, right now I'm loving the deck right now, right? Although I'm going to meta, I really don't like playing meta heroes. I don't like playing anything meta, right? I like making my own stuff, like using my own thing, right? I made this deck, so because I ain't using no one as reference, right? But I don't like playing meta. But to claim right now, you to beat Wesker, you need to play either Wesker or Rathalos. Nothing else is gonna beat Wesker all the time. Like nothing else. You need to play Raffles or Wesker to beat Wesker. And to beat Raffles, you need to play Wesker or Raffles. Right? So it's going hand in hand. Right? So anyway, that's it for the video. Peace.